Sam. Good boy. Hi. How are you, Fuzzbutt? Alright, let's get some water. Water, 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 water. Oh, I am the very model of a modern major. Nothing in there rhymes with Halloween. Good boy. Oh, Madge, you don't want to be lying down there. No, keep that. Good girl. Let's slink into the creche. Magnifique. Super yummy. Good evening, Rachel. I am not too bad. Not too bad at all. This promises to be an eventful week on many regards. But I have some mild obstacles to overcome. I am pondering ways to handle that. The main one of those is when we start filming, what am I going to do with the camera? How are you doing, Tina? Gonna be a short little stream tonight, guys, because it's already 8:30 at night. I have to work tomorrow. Pardon. I don't know if I want to urethane the very bottom of this guy. I only urethane the top because I had the urethane out and open at the time. But I totally want to do this tonight. Oh yes, and it's dry. It's ready to go. I am so stoked. Wytch Orb 3.0 final version. Parts of this don't look urethaned. That frightens me, but so be it. Let's get a few of these little things broken off, because they're going to get broken off anyway. I don't think that light's got a battery in it. Nope, it does not. I have enough AAAs in this one to do it. 2, 1 short. Thank God I ordered a whole nother batch of them. I have my yarn. Yes, there it is. Good. And we're going to need, I think I'm going to use some milk jug plastic to hold that light in there, and we're going to need some more polyfill. So I'm going to go grab all the stuff we're going to need to make this the first ultimate version, final version, super iteration Wytch Orb. Batteries. And polyfill. Good girl. I've been wanting to use up this polyfill for so many years. This is so nice. I love this. Hi, cat. Good boy. Yes, 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 yes. Nice. Oh, hell's bells. So did it sink and your dropped arms got stuck out to the side? I'm guessing. Well, main ray of hope here is it is still just mache. So even if that happened, then if under a good set of circumstances, you might be able to just moisten it and it should resume its previous squidginess. Maybe take what I would try is I would take a baking tray, I'd get some paper towels and maybe a water spritzer. I'd take a layer of paper towels on the bottom, I'd spritz them pretty saturated full of water. I'd put the rickety ruin on there. I'd take some more paper towels, I'd spritz the heck out of them, I'd cover them on the top. I'd give that maybe an hour to just sit there and soak in water and see if it restored the pliability to the project. And then you could possibly pick it back up, mount it on a fresh balloon, and try to get it restored without completely scrapping your entire set of work. Because thank God in the end, it is still just mache. So it will re-soften unless it has been treated. Unless, you use wood glue in your process and it really took up the waterproofage of that. But yes, and I also agree it is absolutely miserable when a project completely explodes like that. 100% no fun ever. Yeah, you may very well be able to bring it back. Mine wasn't quite as far gone, but I remember when that red balloon started dying out from under me. I had to my whole project had to pretty much go flat. And I had to blow up a brand new balloon and squidge it back on, and then make a little bit of correction. And I think that was this one, actually. Yeah, because this would have the blue balloon in it. This is the one. So this is the one that recovered from that monstrosity. It can be done. You just gotta have faith. I don't know where that's from, but it sounds kind of catchy. Da 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 da. And besides the Halloween project, I mean, gluing onto something to look spooky. It'll work, guaranteed. Grab a big round piece of plastic that I think will cover most of that hole. Yep, it should. Then I think we're going to cut a slit so I can cone fold it. stuff it in, and with any luck it'll stop things from backsliding. Hopefully. That's what we're going to try to start with. Ooh. It's going alright, Azure. It's going alright. Except for the cat. Wow. What's up, Fuzzface? Could do that too. Alright, let's tease polyfill apart. Get going on this. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Sounds like you can't wait either. Good boy. Okay, I thought I had another piece of wood over here somewhere, but apparently I don't, so where's that to poke in? Thin out the polyfill. Thin out the polyfill. Stuff it in the orb. That's what a lot of folks have been saying. I'm happy with that comparison. Comparison works fine for me. The evil Cinderella carriage. Actually, kind of wondering what the best way to stuff this thing is. You want it as diffuse as possible to make sure it radiates as much light as possible. Now, we're going to try the old just tease it apart and shove it in the top method until it's more or less full. That would be an interesting concept and a way to take it. An undead pumpkin. Now I'm kind of wondering if you started a pumpkin and you left some large holes in the sides, like it was rotted away in those spots, and then maybe gave yourself a skeleton flange of this around the outside. You could probably make a pretty good rat core pumpkin. Quite a good one. How's it going, Russian? Yeah, I definitely like the rooty twist to this one as well. I think it's superior to the simple stripy wood of the other one. Oh yeah, lots of ways you can take this design. Lots of ways. And that's what I love it. Thanks, Russian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got lots of good ideas brewing here. Let's give this a little pull out and see if we can get it stuck on the filaments. Some of this stuff is wanting to stay towards the inside. It's not what I want it. Come to the outer edge. Get stuck. Hung up. There, get stuck. Get stuck. Get stuck. Stuck, 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 stuck. Whew. Possibly could. Possibly could. But then how would Michaels make all their money on it? I tend to do more of the big display stuff. Houses are lots of fun and very cool, but not my primaries. This could be a better way to get this fluff in more evenly. To ponder that. Okay. So now, light. Piece of plastic. Underbacking. And there we go. Wytch Orb V3 final, pretty much. Yeah, I'm in the mood for red. Said red. I gotta get some creepy cloth to drape over this because I really want to see how that looks. I have not been able to test that look yet. And as much as I am itching to like order a case of it from Dollar Tree, pick it up and do it, Halloween is coming. It'll be here. I don't have to worry. It looks magnificent now. It'll look fine with the other stuff on it. I just need to calm down and wait. Whew, it really came out well. Excellent. It occurred to me that with these guys, unfortunately, I am going to have to put them in a bin, even if I'm worried with the, well, the craft light is off, actually. Let's kill the kitchen overhead light, though, you know? Let's really appreciate that. I know. Let's string it real quick, and then let's maybe find a way to suspend it. And then we'll turn off all the lights, and we'll really, really enjoy it. Yes. That's what we're going to do. That's the order. Now, stringing it's going to be super easy because I have all of the string mounts right here. As part of it. This will also gauge the strength of the string mounts, which is another part of the riddle of Halloween. Yeah, that fluff is quite good. Quite good, highly effective, and again, minimally expensive. Hey Evie, how we doing? Gracias. Although that doesn't seem quite completely Spanish with Sioux. Of course, it could be a tense I'm not familiar with. Hi. Sam, you just want to grab yarn, don't you? You silly cat. Having good times with it. Alright, I need 1, 2, 4, 6. 6 strands of. No, kitty, there's no more. Not intentionally. No. No, Fuzz Bucket. Yes, it was I love your work. Absolutely. Trabajar is to work. And amo is I love. Yep, and I'm very grateful. Just trying to place the language specifically. Unfortunately, my familiarity only goes up to Spanish. Many of the Romance languages have their common roots. 1, 2, 5. One more makes 6. It's going to be really interesting. You guys are going to be around here to watch me actually film a tutorial. Regretfully, I can't guarantee that's going to be a wonderful experience because there's going to be times when I have to completely ignore the chat window, but, you know, FYI. FYI. Well, you're a good boy, Sam. You are. You really are. we will play with the ribbon before we go to bed. You and Madge both love the ribbon. Problem is he sees yarn strings and he's going nuts. But Dad, you're holding a toy and we're not playing with it. I can see it in your hands. You're twiddling it invitingly. Such an evil cat, Dad. Where's the purple? Violet comes out really, really well on the camera. You do kind of get the blinding light from the inside, but I like the violet accent. Just bought myself a new board game called Nevermore, which has a strong violet theme to its art. And I love it. I'm gonna see if somebody makes a good, cheap, easy brown vine. What am I running into? I'm running into fluff. Thing of fluff. Then we're gonna have a film session for Wytch Bottle, Wytch Orb, and next week's going to be very busy. I may not be streaming on Monday, and I may not be streaming on Wednesday. FYI. So Monday, I have a ton of important phone calls to make after work, and then that evening is an RPG game with a buddy of mine, and then Kat. And Wednesday, my father and I are going to head to a house auction to see if I'm going to get a new place. If I do, my God, the studio we shall have. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really nice, okay? It's going to be nice. Very nice. Got a lot of room. Some huge shelves full of well-organized bins. So that all the crafty stuff isn't strewn all over the four winds. Thank you. I hope it works out too. I mean, one way or another, within the next 4 years, I'm going to be a homeowner. This auction is just the potential to get a house that is dirt cheap. A good house that is dirt cheap. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but eventually I'm going to own a house. And I'm going to haunt the hell out of it. You know, I was thinking about that, Tree Ghost. I was indeed. The potential for it, how are you all, Mauricio? Potential for it is pretty good. All you have to do to get one of these things to fog is make sure your inside is super absolute 100% waterproof, and I mean everywhere, which could be done quite easily with a good waterproofing spray, and really just spray the hell out of it. Then all you need is dry ice, and this thing would be fogging away. No problem. we could yet, Tina. We could yet. I'll get some sort of non-alcoholic yet Halloween-y beverage and pretend to get drunk off of it. Yep, have the housewarming stream. Though, needless to say, if I do get a place and I end up moving, there will be a period of time where I go severely off the air. And I hope you have all already kind of reconciled yourself to the fact that when October hits, I will probably also be very much off the air during that time, except for mild excursions, because I really refuse to do last-minute building of anything that I plan on having my haunt that year. I might do casual fun stuff, but I don't break myself. My haunt has more than enough stuff to be in great shape. Nah, I don't see that happening, Rachel. I don't see that happening. By the very fact that I'm sitting here doing this project, enjoying myself, talking to you guys, and, you know, petting my cat, and having a grand old time doing it, I don't see long hiatuses anytime, unless I hit some weird, unexplained depression hiccup, you know. But those usually happen mid-December. They don't catch me for more than a couple weeks or so. Of course, what always gets me depressed is not having people to talk to and socialize with. And with the live streaming, I have people to talk to and socialize with. So this is my therapy. And I'm not gonna lie, I checked my Google AdSense. I'm up like $30, and you know, that's about the right amount of nice, happy income I like. It's not mountains, it's like a tip that nobody had to tip for. Thanks, Glenn. Well, you had a bad luck that run there, Tina. Thanks, Glenn. Yep, I already said thanks, Glenn. Sorry. I must be getting old. It's one of those, check the chat, respond to chat. Check the chat, respond to chat. Weave the thing. Do this. Check the chat. I am looking forward to putting out the tutorial on this method so other people can make their own creations with it. I'm hoping that it spawns stuff well and beyond just the witch orbs. So once everybody else gets their paws on it, they're going to come up with all sorts of other cool new concepts. Works for me. Nice. Very nice. I love inspiring people to do pumpkins, and indeed any other craft. Get folks out of the consumer mindset and into the creative mindset. Ooh. Yep, we're going to have some fun. The other concept I'd like to do at some point is get some goblets or glasses and throw some witch wood on them. They won't be dishwasher safe, but you know what the hell is, so. I have some spray-on plastic coat that I'm thinking of using for a project like that. And I recently, while looking for upgrades for one of my board games, I came across these acrylic gems, which you can get in very large sizes if you want. And I was thinking, what if you had this witchwood stuff and you embedded the witchwood or the gems in there, or even if you mounted them onto a witch bottle, you could have some kind of cool looking magic-y stuff on there. Yep, that wedding should be quite cool. You always pictures, Tina. You know that, right? We got to see all the stuff that you're making for this. I mean, after the wedding, obviously. I'll post that up. I'm going to see your Wytch Orb centerpiece. I want to see your fiance wearing it like a lampshade on his head. Hey, Sarah, how we doing? No sweat. Just a short little stream tonight. We are finishing up Wytch Orb V3 final version. Knock down, drag out. Now I'm going to set this thing to changing colors. I'm going to kill the kitchen lights here, and we're going to see how it looks. Pics of the wedding, Tina! Damn it! Pics of the wedding! She missed my lampshade comment. Hi, cat. All right. Let's see here. White LED puck lights from the dollar store. Colored tissue paper is the base. Doing the rest as usual. The only thing you have to worry about for that, Russian, is if when you apply the stain for the wood effect, that it won't sink into your paper around the outside there. So you're going to have to make sure that is like 100% waterproofed, like super plastic coated, urethaned, everything proofed before you stain to do that. That's one of the reasons I abandoned my earlier concept for that, because I knew there was no way I would be able to stop that stain from getting on there and wreaking havoc. And then I would have to go back through and I would have to clean off all the stain from that thing. So that is my only cautionary note. But other than that, should work fine. Should work totally fine. It's a pity there isn't a way to get the thing to recreate an internal section well without mucking about. Because to put a new inside wall in there with anything, you'd have to be working through that tiny hole in the bottom. It'd be a huge pain in the tuchus. Not saying it couldn't be done, but what a pain for every project. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Houston, we have liftoff. Oh, God, it's gorgeous. Perfect. I have no hook, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to adjust this briefly off camera so it is as straight up and down as I think it'll get. Let's tie a little knot. I love this yarn. I love this yarn. I love this yarn. Okay, then let's kill the kitchen lights, which are not linked to the Amazon device, so I actually physically have to do that. Let's set this for a smooth transition, and let's go take a look at it. Hi, Sam. We're killing the lights. Oh boy. Don't trip me when I come back. I said don't trip me, cat. Which means don't claw at my shirt. How's it going, James? Let's clear some clutter. Let's pretend it's Halloween night. There's a slight wind blowing. You're walking up to a house and these things are everywhere. Yep. Ooh. I would love to get a fishbowl that was the right size for the inside, that was the right price. And the problem is the price. The problem is entirely the price. This would also look good on the head of a staff, but I'd make it narrower, so it was less a Wytch Orb as a upright staff extension piece. And then the only problem now is we gotta wait until somebody bumps into one of these extensions and breaks one off, because that's gonna happen. I looked at that Russian, and even they were kind of out of the price range, $8 to $10 a piece in many cases. If I couldn't get it for more than like $3-4, I wouldn't do it. And online, there was only one place I found that had them for $4, and that was the last one they had. So, a viable option, definitely, absolutely, definitely. It was also an 8-inch sphere, so it was pretty much the perfect size, but just couldn't guarantee the pricing. Yeah, I mean, realistically, this is also an exercise of raid the thrift store. Yep. You might not find what you need under normal circumstances, but yeah, it'll be out there somewhere. How's it going, Rosani? You caught the tail end of the stream. Just finished up Wytch Orb 3.0 final version. We were testing it in the dark. I'm gonna angle this around so we can see different sides. Yeah, it does take a lot of DIY to make a good version on the cheap, so I'm feeling this piece of plastic slide around a little bit more than I like here. Wondering if I ought to put a little bit of Velcro in there just to lock it in place. Or even some sort of piece of tape. No. I mean, this will work. I just don't want to be listening halfway through the night and all of a sudden hear a thump and one of my lights fell out of the bottom of the orb. I could spot glue it with a piece of hot glue too. Yep, I think we got a winner here. Actually, I do kind of want to take it off camera briefly. I want to see how much it illuminates the ground below it. Not too well. It casts a fair bit of light, I gotta say, but it's not perfect. Not by a long stretch. Certainly casts enough to illuminate a path. Ooh. Yep. You need a bunch of them. But they'll work. And you do have to worry about your protuberances, because I have a feeling that if one of these slams into somebody, actually get doubly worried, because let's do a quick Alexa, turn on craft light. These little stakes here Well, you know, they're made of cotton and they're not all that bad. They are sharp and pointy. If you put this at eye level or close to it and somebody walks into it, this is going to cause some damage. This is going to be nasty. This could really give it ouch. So that's one thing to definitely be careful of with these protuberances. So if you are worried about that, look for a lot of Burton curls so nobody will smack into them. Use your dull edges, round them in, point them away from people. So if somebody bumps into one of these things, they will not skewer themselves in any way, shape, or form, or put them away from people. Just an FYI, be careful announcement. And just be careful. Like I said, people are silly, and these things could swing if you get a breeze. They have to be definitively above head reach. And that is actually such a concern that I'm going to quickly scribble it down on my plate here. Caution, protuberance prongs. Protuberance prongs, caution. Now, so keep them away from people or curl those ends in. Be careful. They're just mache, but they're just stiff mache with a little bit of wire inside. You could cause some damage. Alexa, turn off craft light. No. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Also checking to see how easy that light is to see. I'm thinking if I was stopping on Halloween night and looking at it and staring at these things, I would pick it up, but if I was just walking casually by, I wouldn't notice it. Kind of wondering what happens if I stuff some more fluff in there. But I think I've got a nice mix right now. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to not overthink it. I'm going to call it good, chalk it up to you got a good project there, and call it a happy night. I'm not set it to green, because that's probably what it's going to be set to on my night. Cool. Thank you, Stacey. I appreciate it. I think it came out pretty well. Now it goes to like an aqua. Looks like we dim it down a little bit. I'm also kind of curious as to how that looks on your screens. You get a little more true color. I do not get a fire department walkthrough now, because I am not anything more than a trick-or-treat hub stop. I don't really need to worry about it, and our stuff is only up for 24 hours. We're not like we're up through the entire month of October, you know, and there is no chance anybody can get ever trapped inside because we're kind of an outdoor yard thing. We don't ever have to worry about it. Let's see how it looks with some of the other colors that's dimmest, and let's see how you guys view it on your cameras. Yeah, you guys get a little bit more color saturation. When it's completely bright for you, the camera makes it almost blinding white on the inside. As is, the camera heavily illuminates it, but is by no means blinding. Meow. You about ready for bedtime, cat? Me too. Let's do a couple more colors for posterity, and then we'll call it good. Better believe there's purple. Though the purple that you guys see is probably a lot more saturated than the one I have. Oh, it's blue. Yeah. Let's try that. It's closer to a violet. On your screen, that looks more pink. So I guess that is closer to the purple. Yeah, it's nice. Nice midnight violet. Me gusta. Me gusta mucho. Awesome. Whew. Alright. Well, again, for those folks who did not catch it, I may not be around tomorrow. I have a number of really key phone calls to make and a social engagement in the evening. I will definitely be streaming on Tuesday, and I will probably not be on Wednesday. I am going to a house auction to see if I can get a nice place on the cheapo. Check. Let's see, the mini pucks. Yeah, they all run off the coin batteries. Every last one of them. So, I refuse to do any type of battery that I can't go get in any store, anywhere. If I can't get it at a gas station, I'm done with it. Tuesday guaranteed. I don't see why I wouldn't stream Thursday. Should be lots of fun. Just not Monday and Wednesday. Yep, those are the days I will probably not be streaming. And if I do stream, it's going to be like pop on, do something quick, simple, easy, and then pop off. So it'll be very short. Yep. Wow. Yep. Yeah, Rosanna, and that's the light version of that's the dark version of the purple. This gets a lot brighter, but the camera washes the color out. And sorry if I'm just sitting here staring at this for a long time and chatting. I'm mesmerized and pleased at the happiness of it all. This is one of those projects where it's like, yeah, done good. That's good. That's real good. Go ahead and bask in that for a second. Then we're going to film some tutorials this week. I'm going to try to have fun at the auction. We'll see if my father can not give me too much grief. Yep. Alrighty, everybody. I will leave you here with the Wytch Orb. And I'm taking the remote with me so I can shut it off after I turn off the stream, but you know, all that. I will catch you guys later. In fact, let's leave you with all the Wytch Orbs. Let's really have some fun here. That's the puck lights. I need to be able to shut off the string light. Let's get that string light. Why is that purple so much prettier than that purple? This is the violet. I'll see them all. That puck light's prettier. I ain't worried about it. Set them all to pretty purple. I said pretty purple. I know you have a pretty purple setting. Come on. Pretty. Purple, I said. That's closest to pretty purple it's got. Fine. Beautiful, beautiful blue. It's like pretty purple. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Enjoy the orbs for a couple minutes while I wander to there. Yeah, Tina. And this is what it'll look like. Purple and green, huh? I can do purple and green. Alright, everybody. Have a good night. We'll catch you maybe tomorrow for a short stint. Definitely Tuesday. Definitely Thursday. Gute Nacht. Come, little black cat. Just go play with the ribbon.